Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am very happy to see you all here today again. If that's the first time here, my name is Daria and I'm just a teenager who is studying a lot of languages at once. Today, as always, I'm sharing my own experience. I feel like this beginning is a little bit too long, and the last thing I want to tell you before we will start, go and follow my Instagram because I am working a lot to make it look aesthetic. I am heading this number 650 on there. Please help me with this. Now I think we're all set and we are all ready to begin. So let's go. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody gotta step up. Somebody slow next up. Be damn if a little catch up. It's easy to see that you. Okay, so watch shows in English, scroll TikTok in English, even dream in English. And sometimes when someone may ask you, so tell me something about yourself, or how was your day, you freeze and you realize that you're completely stuck. Honestly, this isn't new for me, and just this feeling when someone asked you and you couldn't respond, but in your head you knew what you wanted to say, you knew what would the answer be, you knew how to say it somehow in English, but you just couldn't take it from here and bring it to here, and that is the problem. Our situation today is that you understand a lot, you cannot use it. So watching Netflix is your input, while speaking is your output. So what you produce, and that output is something that you are not doing. Basically, you're learning English like a sponge, but never squeezing it out. This is called passive learning, and this is something that happens to most of us. I had this problem for like such a long time until I forced myself to start speaking. It did not come naturally to me. Well, most probably you are scared of messing up, of sounding weird, or maybe even of people laughing. And I would like to say that, well, guess what? No one cares, which is not true. People do care, especially if you're somewhere in the English-speaking teenagers society, which happened to me. But being scared, fear of mistakes is completely normal. It's completely understandable, especially if it's your first foreign language that you're learning. It's very understandable. The more languages you're learning, the less you care what people will think. But what I will say, instead of saying that no one cares, is that everyone makes mistakes. And this is something that you have to remember right now. Take it from this video and put it somewhere right here in your head. So being extremely honest, it's not like they're using wrong words or they're pronouncing things wrongly. It's mostly that they make a lot of mistakes in grammar. This is something that we're really delusional of, is thinking that everyone who is native speaker or who speaks English really well are perfect. In fact, they are not. And this is also what happens to me in my native languages. As a native speaker of Russian and Ukrainian, I can confidently, in fact, say that I do make mistakes in them too. It might be embarrassing for someone. For me, it is not. I never had to learn Ukrainian or Russian from scratch. Everyone makes mistakes, not just in English, not just because they are native speakers or whatever. It happens most probably with you too in your native language. It's just that you don't care about that because you know that you are a native speaker and you don't need to prove it to anyone. The main problem for most of us is that we do not practice speaking. Let's be honest, you study, you read, you listen, but do you actually speak out loud every day? Most probably your answer, most likely, is going to be no. But how do I do it? I don't live in like America. But I am going to tell you a couple of ways on how to do it at home, just every day. The first idea is going to be talk to yourself. I know it sounds like a psycho, most amazing way of starting speaking a language. So I used to speak to myself looking like in the mirror, and you can just see how exactly case this happens, you can talk to just your reflection basically in the mirror, and that's it. Also, if this is not your thing and you don't even want to try, another way is going to be voice notes. This is just about recording yourself talking either on a video if this is comfortable for you, or I would suggest to go on just voice notes and do it on there because it's going to be just more comfortable for you, most probably. So for example, let's imagine that you had a very interesting and just cool day somewhere at school, at work. Maybe you went to gym and you met some really pretty girl or a boy, and you have to record yourself telling them how was your day in the smallest, tiniest details. In the end of the day, you can talk to anything. I was talking to my dog in English when I was just learning English. I know it might look like I'm a psycho, but I'm just trying my best to help, and those were all the things that did help me a lot. So, as a conclusion, you understand English. You're already so close to your goal. And now you just need to talk a lot, even if it's messy, especially if it's messy. Don't forget to drop in the comments, what do you think about this video? What's the one thing stopping you from speaking more? Don't forget to like and subscribe because your future fluent self will thank you. And don't forget, you got this. Now go talk to your wall seriously. And this is it. I love you all and I hope to see you back here very soon. Mwah. Adios. Still not understanding this logic.